This is Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builders, and today is Thursday, July 15th, 2021. And this is a stock market update for you regarding our trading today. So let's get right into it. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel at FinWealth Live so you can continue to get these updates and information. Again, we're not licensed financial advisors or brokers. Everything we're showing you are things that we're trading and we're watching. So let's get into it. Dow Jones was up 0.15%, Nasdaq was down 0.7%, and S&P 500 down 0.33%. So pretty well flat. I mean, it was a pretty well flat day, which didn't provide a lot of action for me. There's a couple trades, but not as much in the afternoon as that I expected or was hoping for. If you look at the heat map here, you can see our FANG, we're down today, which is why the slowness. You see Tesla as well, and we'll cover Tesla. You see some of the others heated up, energy, utilities. Energy was low, utilities were higher. Financials had a mixed, it's pretty much mixed around here. China was up, so they showed some strength today, while the rest of the nations were were down as well today. So just something to keep in mind. When China's up though the day before, a lot of times that'll pull us back up. So I'll be curious to see if we pull up from where we're at today, up a little higher. As far as this ticker today, you'd see the REAX was the ticker of the day, showing a change of 300%. I did not catch this today. I was focused on other stocks, so I did not catch this one today. So I'll not be reviewing it. I was looking at earnings. You can see today we had quite a few. We're going to cover Morgan Stanley. That was one that seemed like it did really well for us today. I don't know if you caught any of the others, but there's quite a few earnings reports this morning, a few after hours. Friday's usually a slow day. Not a lot of interest in these. If they pop up on my scanner, definitely we'll go out and look at them and possibly trade them. But Friday's usually a slow day. So here's Morgan Stanley. So you can see off the get-go today, 91.30 was the low, 94.06 was the high. So, $2.50, $3 if you could catch that much of the move, great. And then if you shorted it, you could have got this nice little short back down, almost a full retracement back down. You see it's popping back up, and it actually closed above all the moving averages. So definitely will be watching this in the morning to see if it has another run possibly in there. Like that everything is curled back up here and that it closed above all the moving averages. So we'll be watching that one in the morning for another trade. MRNA, this was this is like the home run hitter for today. You see that we had a nice little run up here today. So, the low was around, 248 and the high was 260. So nice little run here if you caught some of that. RCAT, this one we hit on the scanners the other day. This is one of those ones we're keeping on for an additional trade. It did provide that additional trade for us. Low was 420, high was 512, almost a buck. Like I said, 50 cents is what we look for on these to give us, these lower cost stocks to give us a good run with good returns. Tesla, I did not get Tesla today. Waiting for it to come into either a strong level of support or, break through resistance. So it's on my radar, but I didn't catch it today. But you can see here, we had a low of 637. And if you caught that, in the afternoon or late in the morning, you could have rode that back up to 650.91. So, not a bad trade. There's a good $12 in there. So hopefully you caught some of that. Apple's pretty well flat today. Kind of now it's creating almost this channel here. It's still above all the moving averages. We'll still watch to see if this one can continue to shoot for new highs, or since it touched 150, is it done for a little bit? Amazon pull back again. It's now below the 10. We're hoping that it can bounce off the 20 and decide to pull back up for another ride. If it gets break below the 20, then we might be taking this off. And you can see now we have this big breakup candle. We've talked about this in multiple videos. It could be chasing down this breakup candle now. So if it does, then 35.28 will be the low to find support. So just be careful with that one, and definitely lock in your profits if you're on that one still. Google, nice run up, a little bit of a pullback here, back down to the 5. So that's still very bullish. We'll see if it bounces off of that, continues to run, and if maybe it's just resting a little bit or trying to just retrace a little bit of its move. For the dollar's chasing in right in this channel here. So right kind of middle, right above all the moving averages. VIX, the VIX is kind of made a little spike here, pulled back down, and we're now below down here at 17. And so as long as you stay down here, the market continues to rise higher. And then we just got to wait to see if we get another spike here. So keep an eye on the VIX. You see the VIX spiking up. Just make sure that you lock in your profits and that you're careful moving forward. The SPY, the S&P 500, continues to climb up higher. You can see that it kind of ran up and then pulled back a little bit. So it might create a little bit of a channel in here. We'll see. But just be careful with that. We are going to have some pullbacks along the way. Nothing that should have concerned you. In fact, if you're a scalper for options, I did take a little bit of a scalp on the SPY puts, and it was just a day trade. I did not want to hold them overnight. It was just to get in, take advantage of the dip that was coming, grab it, get out. So it was just a nice short trip, a couple hours. Triple Qs, you can see they pull back as well. Trying to break, it's almost breaking that 10. You see the curve that they're starting to curl down. So just be careful of the Qs. It could have a pullback here. The 20 should be support, 35, 354.95, and should bounce off that hopefully, but we'll see. Semiconductors, a nice big pullback. So this is a little concerning because usually if the semiconductors pulled back, it could drag the other tech back as well. So we need to look at this tomorrow. It looks like it touched the 50, bounced, and then it kind of bounced back up. So it's on the support line here, actually, at the 252. So we'll see if it can bounce off of that and move back up. Maybe it'll stay in this little channel here or try to move back up. But right now, we have the moving averages curling down. It broke the 20. If it can't find support on the 50, then we'll be possibly going down to visit the 100. So just be careful there. IWM had a nice pullback as well. It broke down into this other channel that we have here. So we'll see if it can break out of that, or if not, then it's going to be heading down to this 200, which is quite a ways down. So if it does break this support line, then just be careful for that long drop down. Financials is pretty well consolidating here. I could actually just probably move this down here because that's kind of where it's playing, right on this candle here. So you got this big breakdown candle, and you see just mostly is trading in that channel. So it's flat pretty much right now. So just keep an eye on it. It did break. So we had this channel here, second channel here, third channel is kind of where we're headed. And you can see that we broke down once, kind of broke through it here and broke down twice. So we'll see if it can get support along this line here and bounce off of that, or if it'll just trade in this channel for a while. If it breaks this support line, then we could be coming down to the 100. Gold's had a nice long run. It's kind of settling a little bit. So we'll see it's still above all the moving averages. So it's still looking good. Silver, you see silver's just been kind of consolidating here as well. Trying to break through. It's not breaking through, but it's still above the 5 and the 10. So they've just got to work towards getting above the 20. Bitcoin, you can see that it had a low, and it's continued to kind of come up here, and it broke the 100 and the 50, and then it's come back down and dropped below them, and you can see that it's starting to curl down. So you're seeing it live. So it may, if it it may come down. If it breaks the kind of 31,000 level, it could go down to 30,000. Like I said, I'm waiting for it to either break that 30,000 level for additional entry in, or waiting for it to get above this 200-day moving average up here around 32, and hold above there before re-entering. But I know there's a lot of buyers coming in, so I'm also kind of keeping an eye on that. But so far, I've not put any additional money in. Ethereum, you can see that it hit bottom here, pulled up, came back, and it's down at this bottom again as well. But still in these support lines that we have from prior. So just see if it can hold above 1900 and bounce off of there. But for right now, it's still below all the moving averages and below the 200, so that's very bullish. Same with Doge. Doge, you can see it found support here, broke back up, and then down here, and it's below all the moving averages. So still very bullish on the cryptos for now. I'm just waiting for a major level of support to buy in, or have it start to break out north so that we get more in a bullish direction. And that's the market update. That's the stocks they're chasing and watching for tomorrow. So hopefully you're being safe out there with your trading. Again, tomorrow's Friday, so definitely make sure that you lock in profits along the way. And good luck in your trading on Friday. And we will talk at you later.